La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. The microphone in his black fingers, ice cold as the crab's pincers, losing control in a sad whisper, unstructured as the architecture, muttering as the parson's heckler. He said Mbaruk's raps were just words that rhymed, heard in time as the third rhyme in that sequence. His work so tiring to read as Joyce, though there be treasure deep in this noise, the warmth of home's awkward power, recording her phone call with powerful Trudeau, the man in blackface, his soul laughing at the States, the crushed cola can's metallic taste, and another man in blackface asking his date, who's that man on the mic? His freestyle passages bright, fluorescent as dentistry's perfection, his entry into these words' essence, spreading from this fertile crescent, this red tongue turning elegant, the nerves afferent, the verbal essence so affluent as Burt Reynolds. After he paused for the volta, laughter, applause, and a soda, wrapping his body in a toga, the freestyle composition unfolded as De Reum Natura, inscribing our cosmos onto the cosmos as the cosmos conscious of itself, though lost as the frogs that fell. La 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 la. La 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 la. Post-human on the faithless bridge, atheists eulogizing the centrality of pale blue eyes and Lou Reed, walking by his chorus of drunks, political as the sore thumbs. These prisoner ghosts moribund, kids who pose a moral conundrum. What are we? What is a human being? The question as a cue proceeding from 11 until 2 this evening, waiting for Godot, waiting for the no-show in slow motion, adapting this novel atonement, his rock and roll momentary, this hip-hop aglow in the scary, cold, hilarious night, barely alive, assembled by Frankenstein, saying his lines, these raps of such a frequency, tattered and unclean as the sheets, abjected into homelessness, his address the poet's head, 2022 October Street, the poet's head. This unfolding screensaver overhead, we breathe the maker's poem read. red, bleeding this great copious yes, this spirit of music, the noumenal will, clearly true and beautifully skilled, the noumenal will. Post-human on the faithless bridge, atheists eulogizing the centrality of pale blue eyes and Lou Reed. Imbued with blues, but bathed in the bogus, this lunar humor was made with the poets in mind. These pages so modish and dry, relaying this slow drip of slime, the taste of a glow stick, divinely ridiculous, his droll shtick, rhyming in fricatives and plosives, a Bible so literate his tropes and myths, inscribed as the labors of Hercules, these final days as the birds flew free, in the diary of your paralysis, too wild and free for your abacus. Though chained in his habit, the weed smoker, post-traumatic, we need closure so badly. These lonely clerks, this holy man who speaks soapy words of pure evil, their lunar candescence, needful, this new brand of medicine, sourly powerful. As the cyclist, this apple, its red and ripeness, a UFO flying low as the gull, still breathing though I'm holding a skull. Love was painful, I sort of hated it, touched by the rainbow floral arrangement. I cut my brain from its form and pasted it onto the page, this collage of escapism, watching my thoughts unfold on the mic, coughing pot these untold delights as prog rock, and rolling at night in the soft moss, these poetry types, frolicking among this ideal nonsense, walking in the sun till I feel lost and forgotten, a blog in the autumn wind. The volcanoes spew a common literature, strange as those who choose to follow Hitler. The volcanoes spew a common literature, strange as those who choose to follow Hitler, an artistry to bone dry his hatred, as those who ghost write for Drake and Cardi B, who so like the maiden dances through the snow writing angels and demons, yo, the Da Vinci Code, rhyming as if infinity spoke, driving his beetle in the snow, minding my business in the first and third person peripheral as the blur of vermin, an infestation of mice. This pigeon nest sacred as Christ, this Mr. West waking from the right, this unlikely hood in which we dwell, this city that smells as the little seashells of the sea, an open secret so disturbing, these secret ghosts who keep the coal burning, the deep and cold blue sea with no alerting, the people thrown in the sea slowly purpling, what sharks beneath the crazy surface, dark and deep and made with purpose. The artist's speech was faint and murmurous, hard to read as ancient words in the dust. The volcanoes spew a common literature, strange as those who choose to follow Hitler. The volcanoes spew a common literature, strange as those who choose to follow Hitler. Fuck Nazis. Fuck Hitler.
Fuck Hitler.
Is anyone there? Does anyone care? Does anyone care? Another summer of death in the air. That grinning lover with the fentanyl stare. Pray to nihilism as you fall, and as you fall prey to nihilism, you must tolerate the vinyl spinning. There's always a rhyme within him, the truth of a Nietzschean believer who made a priest of their retriever, yellow dog, to administer sacraments, a fraud with sinister plans for his enemies. Howling at the moon, so purple, the sound of a bassoon, a golden priest to pronounce absolution, poetry of a proud black student of political philosophy, this flawed speech, a system beyond me, this yawning beach, twiddling his thumbs to measure the long dream, simple and fun as death at the bottom of the sea. These rhymes as random as time, the human lot, a rising phantom flying through the fog, hiding his plans from the sky blue cops who diagram my fuselage. They might attack this hunter of bears with his mind hijacked by homuncular terrorists, this wildcat's fangs in the neck of a whack MC, a slave to the western expanse as a sea, grains of this western sans infinity, that measured rap lecture, the black desert, the sax tenor, flat as the letters on patent leather, or exact as the tenor of his rap lecture. Is that better? Always revising his freestyling, pridefully the lion, as the needle meets the vinyl's end. Is anyone there? Does anyone care? Does anyone care? Another summer of death in the air. That grinning lover with the fentanyl stare.